Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gives it to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The pass rush closing in. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, a reverse. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, this wide receiver is so dynamic. Any chance they can to get his hands on the football, they try to do it. Instead of throwing it, this time they hand the ball to him, and the defense was a little bit surprised there. Some good positive yards there in the red zone.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. To throw, it's Parks. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense, coming up big on this 4th down play.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
1st down here for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Banks. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's second down here. The linebacker shifting around now. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They go with a direct snap. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to throw. It's Parks. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hilltoppers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Hilltoppers come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more of speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Parks. Here's a shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And the Hilltoppers will have to kick this away. They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the ground, it's Banks. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have a great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Banks. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Direct snap to the back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Martin. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pulls it in. It's Banks. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Second down after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Martin. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And then first down, they go right back to him. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hilltoppers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Texas State offense back on the field now. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
From their own 7, it's now second and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a...
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Western Kentucky. That puts them on top in the second half. So they'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Comes the Texas State offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Trying to find some room. It's Banks. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Banks. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Martin. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff to the left. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. On 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. The tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the handoff. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Parks. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's going to hand this off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Look.
He's looking deep here. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, to use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They break it up on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to make the 3rd-down yardage with the jet sweep. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking downfield, it's Parks. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Hilltoppers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver's got it. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long.